In this video here, I'm going to cover a few key elements or factors that may be keeping you from becoming a profitable trader and my personal experiences as well. Now, before I get into it, I do operate a free Telegram. There is a link in the description below here. In that Telegram, I share my journey as a trader. I share some of my analysis, so do check that out. So let me get into it now. Why you may not be a profitable trader, but yet you understand how to trade. You've probably watched thousands of videos and you may have a really good grasp on technical analysis, how the market flows, and you've watched, again, thousands of YouTube videos, but something just isn't clicking. Now, I'm going to speak from my own personal experience here, right from the heart of my 15 plus years of trading and multiple failures. It took me a long time to really get to the place where I'm at now, and I always consider myself a student, and I'm going to be a student of this market forever. So here we go. The reason you may not be a profitable trader, and I'm going to speak from my own personal experiences here, this may or may not apply to you, is due to emotions in trading. All right, and they could be a multitude of many things here. All right, it could be, hey, I understand order flow, I understand all these different concepts, and when I take a loss, I just lose it. All right, I may go on full tilt, I may end up revenge trading, I may end up over leveraging, or I may not understand how the market is moving completely, or I may be so focused in on lower time frames and not looking at the bigger picture. All of this happened to me, and again, I'm speaking from personal experiences. Myself personally, I have a really good feel for technical analysis in the market and price action and real-time price action, and I would consider myself really good at it, but I still couldn't profit, and I couldn't understand why, and I knew why, and that reason being was because I was very emotional in my trades when I would take a loss. All right, and I'll give you just a quick example here. If I was on a win streak, say 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, and I was having a great week, a great month, whatever the case may be, as soon as I would start taking some losses, it would really weigh on me, and I'd start trying to revenge trade to make that money back. And that is a big no-no, or at least was for me. What helped me personally in my trading, what helped me kind of turn the corner in my trading and start moving down a better path, was to really limit the amount of trades I take in a specific day. And this is just one of the things that helped me. So I stopped taking multiple trades in a day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades if I was trading manually on, at a discretionary level, because what that would do is then I would be looking for setups. I had 4 setups in the market, right? It's like if you were, for example, looking at a setup, and let's just say there was an order block or some of these terminologies, some of these terms that you may or may not be familiar with, fair value gaps, order blocks, support resistance. All right, let's just say price got there and you took a trade and you lost. And then what I would personally do is start looking for these areas on the chart, and I would start forcing trades. And when I force trades, that's when things really go south. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate as well here. So that is the number one thing, at least for me, was letting my emotions play into over trading. And that's why when I'm trading manually and I'm trading on a discretionary level, I'm looking at a specific setup and I'm taking one trade and I just accept it. All right. You have to be willing, or at least I had to be willing, to accept that loss and then just come back tomorrow. It's a new day. All right, you come back tomorrow, it's a new day, and what it ends up doing is preserving capital, right? So it allows you to live another day, to go into the markets for another setup. The next one here is what I like to call the shiny object syndrome, and that could be a lot of traders on social media who are very successful traders, and that's awesome for them. I give them plenty of props for being really successful, but when looking at that from the outside in, and at least for me in my personal experience, it took me a long time to get to where I am. And then I see people who come on and they are successful in 3 months, 1 year, and it really got to me. It would start, I start asking myself, why can't I be profitable after a certain amount of time? Why is it taking me so long? So I had to really break down who I am as a person and my emotions, what was keeping me to continuously struggle and struggle and struggle in my trading here. And I'd watch all these videos because they are great for entertainment, right? I'd watch different traders go from nothing to, this great trader here so fast, and I'd still be stuck at the same level here. So a lot of that came back to me as a person and as a trader, and it is a unique journey for each individual. I realized that I had to stay on my own path and my own lane. So if people were just burning by me on both sides, left and right, if they were just going straight forward by me 150 miles an hour and I was just being a slow turtle, I had to stay right in that lane, even if it was slow, because you know what? Eventually, I was confident that I would land at the same endpoint. It's just that some traders are going to get there faster than the others, and that's just the natural progression. And it's also true that some traders may never get there. All right, that's a cold, hard fact in reality in trading. Not everybody ends up making it to that end goal. But the important part for me was just to stay in that lane and keep progressing towards that goal, even if other traders are blown right by me, simply because they had better control over their emotions or some other factors in their trading journey that helped them get there a bit faster. And that's okay. And that's something that I had to really understand and accept. The last thing I want to talk about here in what I believe helps a trader progress in their journey is finding that niche. All right, just because everybody is trading or scalping doesn't necessarily mean that I was going to be a good scalper. And just because they were a great swing trader, again, doesn't mean necessarily that I was going to be a good swing trader. It does take a while to find, or it did take me a while to find my niche in what I was doing. Again, I felt like I had really good grasp on technical analysis, and to this day, I believe I really understand technical analysis and price action. But when it comes to the discretionary trading, that wasn't as easy for me. So throughout my trading journey, I ended up automating a lot of my processes in trading. And that took a lot of the emotion out of it for me and allowed me to put into play systems that I had high levels of confidence in. And it allowed me to automate those into systems here that allowed my ideas to come to light, right? So it takes a while for each trader to find that niche, whether the trader is a scalper, whether they're a swing trader, whether they trade just one time a day or whether they trade 5 times a day, whether they find that the New York Open works best for them or trading in the afternoons. That takes some time, and I believe that each trader eventually, along their journey, like myself, eventually tries to find that niche where they fit in. And finding that niche has really helped me in my trading journey here. So once again, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Do join my free Telegram group there so that you can see my journey and my progress there. And I share my analysis from time to time as well. Thanks again for watching the video. Do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be happy to answer any questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.